Okay. My chair's broken. I probably shouldn't keep doing this. Probably not healthy for the chair. Probably gonna break if I do this. Oh. Well, howdy, people. So sorry that I didn't come on last night. For those that are watching the playback, because basically there's nobody in the chat right now, and I don't really expect anybody to be in the chat today on account of it's Saturday morning. It's a Saturday morning. No one gives a shit about the internet on Saturday morning, which is a completely valid opinion. So yeah, last night I was going to come on and do the live streams and finish off doing some line art, doing the inking, the line art inking, and I will be doing that today for this picture. The doggy eating a big donut. So yeah, so last night I was going to come on here and do a live stream, and yeah, I was going to do that picture, but I did come on the computer. I came on the computer said well, something, and I finished uploading the videos, and then I don't know what it was. My eyes just would not work properly. They wouldn't focus on anything properly, which meant that I was super tired. So I couldn't do any art. Oh, shut up. It's just because I'm talking now again with the yawning. So yeah, I couldn't do any artwork. I couldn't do any drawing. I couldn't do any of this line art stuff. But no, I am awake now. I have been for like a few hours. I've been since like 7-ish. And I'm here, and I'm going to do the drawing. So I'm just picking up the colours. Hopefully today I'll finish this picture off, and it'll be great. Do need the pink, need the orange. Need purple as well this time. Got to remember the purple. Red, yes, very important. The red. Red's very important. Green. Do we need green? Green. No. No, no. Oh, no. We do need blue for glosses. Somebody say donuts. I love donuts, says Ken. Well, howdy, Ken. What time is it there? Jesus. Yeah, it's super early in the morning for you, right? So we do have a lot of colours to choose from, so that's good. We do not need the yellow, dark blue, dark green, or green. I still love these pencil cases. I might get some more of these because these are so great. They're a bit grubby now because I've had my hands all over them, but it's still pretty cool. Anyway, I've been debating with myself whether I should make some of these pictures into entire series, if I should split them up or if I should do them in sequence. 5:48 a.m. here. Dude, what's the deal? Why are you up so late? I'm mixing the colors up so that I can have some random things happening. You know, I can have like a sense of randomization to it all, so I'm not using the same colors just in a row all the time. So without looking, okay. So there we go, nice and mixed up. So I'm doing black first. See, this is I thought this was going to happen. It's the most used color. Oh well. Yeah, what are you doing up, Ken? What's the deal? Why are you awake? Did you lose a bet or something? Make sure this pen actually works. That would suck if it didn't. So today I'm slightly annoyed, but at the same time I understand. I really wanted to go out today because I was going to go to a buffet and that was going to be super fun and super awesome. But now it is too late to do that, so that's great. But my partner is tired of traveling, so I totally understand. Nope, insomnia. Yep. Well, I got that too. It's just a shame. I was really looking forward to that, but then again, I got lots more things to look forward to. I get to go to Vegas soon. I'm super excited about that. Anyway, do you want to talk about anything? Huh? Do you? I love the Carlton brothers. I hear it in the background. Yeah, I'm doing a test to see if I could actually listen. You know, I didn't think anybody was going to be on, so I essentially put on just my YouTube playlist in the background. Hopefully you don't hear it too much, because then this video will get demonetized and potentially banned in countries and all that stuff. Which would be super fun. They do a lot of Harry Potter stuff, and like I said before, I kind of don't care about the Harry Potter stuff. It's just not my thing. Harry Potter's just not my thing. You know, I just find it really hard to get invested in that particular fictional universe. But I like all the other stuff. I think that's cool. Right now they're talking Harry Potter again. You can't make out a lot of it. That's good. I would love to just watch something with you guys, you know, put something in the background to entertain you guys and stuff like that when I'm doing this, because I know this is very tedious and boring for you guys. But that's one of the reasons why I'm here, because I wanted to actually talk to you and like get some good conversation going. They do that a lot of all Pixar. I like Pixar. That's the main reason I'm subbed to them, I guess. So yeah, it's one of those things that. Do you like a lot of Pixar? I mean, I like Pixar, but I don't like all Pixar. I love it. What's your favorite Pixar film? I don't mean to put you on the spot. I'm just asking. I'm just curious now. I think I've messed up something, but I don't know what it is yet until I finish doing the drawing. I'm trying to think of it. Mine's got to be. I want to say The Incredibles because it's just so fresh in my mind, you know? I don't know, I need a list of them in front of me, I think. Was WALL-E one of them? Was WALL-E a Pixar film? I like WALL-E. WALL-E was good. Funny. Toy Story 3 and Finding Nemo. Yeah, WALL-E. It's kind of a tie between WALL-E and The Incredibles. Wally, then it's yeah. I don't really have favorites, like I said before, but it's got to be Wally or The Incredibles. Right, I've done the black for the top image. It's him licking cream, or licking kind of like cream and donut. I kind of want to make it look like it's cream and jelly at the same time. He's adorable. But Wally or my dog, my doggy, it's kind of licking cream off of his hand. Orange. Not much to do with the orange, but there's still something. My dog, my dog, my dog. Yeah, that's all I need the orange for in this particular bit. So that's good. It's mostly the black I needed. So, and now I've got pink, which is my favoritist part, which is so good because I can't see pink. So I only can tell that I'm using it, that it's actually being used by the fact that it kind of turns dark. It makes a darker, like a dark grey line. The whole reason why I didn't used to do all color anyway, because it's just I can't see it. It's impossible for me to figure it out. Pink is one of my favorite colors. how do you describe pink then? I've had a couple of people just describe it to me. Mostly they keep saying it's kind of like a pale red. And all I keep thinking is, well, isn't that just pale red? It's not really pink. Like, I can see red. It's like, yes, that's why I'm telling you. It's pale red. And it's like, oh, I get it already. Damn it. So what are your favoritist colors then? How about that? Favoritist colors. Alright, and the purple is wearing a purple. Yeah. Followed by purple. So pink and purple. I like purple. It's not my favoritist color, but I like it. I've got blue. And I'm just doing the blue for his glasses. Just because it makes it easier to distinguish between colors. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I was like, and we're done, but nope. Followed by purple, orange, and yellow. I see. I've only got two favorite colors. I don't really have favorite things, but I got like two favorite colors, and one of them basically it's these. It's orange and blue. They're my two favorite colors. They're also like complementary colors, so it helps, I guess. I missed a couple of bits out on the black. Orange and yellow. Yep, they are complementary. Yep. Are my favoritists. Are my absolute favoritists. So much so that I actually added like they're all done. So I've done the line art for this segment, so that's good. So now the big complicated bit. Ugh. Doing all of that. Funsies. Funsies. I'm gonna mix the colours up just to get like a fresh a bit of freshness to it, you know, just to make it more funsies. So The first color is orange. Oh, there's not much orange. That's gonna be easy. We have an additional viewer. Ooh. Watching Game Grumps just now. Ugh. Right, so where do I begin? Oh. I don't know. I'll just do it here. I'll just begin from here. How did I do it in the other picture? Oh, he was orange. There we go. That makes sense. that's great help. Finally. Ugh. See, the orange is kind of like the golden brown of the giant donut. It's meant to be like a golden brown-ish texture. And I think it works. I'm kind of limited with my color selection. I've only got like 5 colors, so yeah. Right, next color is the purple again, and remember the purple is the waistcoat. It kind of looks like a blue. It looks very blue, this purple. But I'm gonna, yeah, that's okay. So what are you doing today when you're not sleeping? Like, what's on your agenda? Ow. I kind of done something wrong, but I don't know what it is yet again. It's probably nothing. It also tells me the reason why I randomize the colors is because it also tells me what I need to do for outlines and stuff. You know, it helps me pick which color will look best around something and everything. I'm talking to friends around the world. Ooh, what countries have you got so far? I'm just talking to an American and somebody else that's not in the chat room, but they're here. Oh, good, pink. Oh, It's annoying because pink is everywhere in this picture. So why did I make it a pink donut? I could have made it a blue donut or a purple donut, but no, I had to make it a pink donut. It had to be a pink donut. Yeah, the main color that I'm colorblind to. It's great. At least these pens are pretty good. See, I say these pens are pretty good, and then the pink instantly decides to. It's leaving a lot of dark splotches, but nothing I can do about that right now. Russia. Oh, you're talking to friends in Russia, right? I was like, why Russia? What's the deal with Russia? But no, I get it now. I was being a stupid. So many birds outside. I'm just waking up. Could barely type. Oh, it's okay. How are you? I want to say Patrick. What time is it there? Fucking pink pen. I can't use pink pen. Pink pen is visible to me. And I'm actually trying to use it. And it's not working properly. I just don't think it's working properly. I don't know. Remember, guys, if you want to see what I'm doing, just poke me. Let me know. I watched the. I was going to say the Revengers last night. The Revengers. It's the Revengers. I've already used orange. I need to use orange again. I missed out a spot. Doing well. It's 6:17 a.m. Thanks. That's me sleeping in. Huh. Avengers. Nope, the Revengers. I was watching Thor Ragnarok, and in Thor Ragnarok they have a team, and it's called the Revengers. In that, well, that's quite funny to me. When I was watching Thor Ragnarok, I really like that film. It is super fun. Super fun. I don't want to spoil it for anyone though, so I'm not going to go into it. Yeah, but I saw that movie too. Isn't it good? It's my favorite. My favorite of the Marvel movies so far. Kinda. I've done something wrong. I don't know what it is. Oh, I've screwed up the tail. Screwed up a little piggy tail. Oh well. So I've just got to put the black on this and it will be done. Oh, nearly. I think I got all the pink. I think I got all the pink in this one so far. I've done all the purple, and I've done all of the orange, and I've done all the pink. So yeah, it's gonna look like a bit more like that one in just a hot second. Which will be funsies. I'm wondering if I should do like all of the line art for the series and then do all of that, or I'm not entirely sure yet. One, two, three, four, 5 sheets. 5 sheets. Anyway, next is the red. I don't know what to talk about. I turned off my YouTube because it was getting a bit loud because the I was watching Game Grumps, and you know them guys, you know, they get a bit loud. They can get a bit loud. That's a very tiny bit of red that I needed to do. That's it. I'm done with the red. I just wanted to do the little blob of red coming out. Right, now black. And then blue, and that'll be it. So I'm going to do, yeah, I'll do black. I don't have brown. It's really annoying. I don't have a brown pen, so I've just got to use the black pen for the dog. Maybe it's just too hard a pigment for it. I don't know, but whatever the reasoning, I just don't have brown ballpoint pens. I'm pretty sure they do in my other set. I've got my other set of ballpoint pens, and I'm pretty sure they do. Yep, nobody's talking again. Oops, that doesn't look right. What's going on there? Okay. See, I know Jeff's probably asleep, so I'm not surprised Jeff isn't here. But Yeah, it's just surprising with the amount of people. Okay, I think I'm done. I don't know if I'm going to use the blue or not. Oh no, I've got to do the hooves and the hooves. Got to do the hooves. Keep forgetting that our piggy has hooves. But there we go. I'm done with this picture. I think I need to use the pink to outline where the icing's going on the donut. And everyone's gone. Where the icing's going on the donut, but apart from that, this one is finished. And my bum hurts. Because the chair's broken, so it's like a bit awkward. Right, now I've got to figure out where the icing on the cake is going. Now it's got to go right down the middle, but I want it to make it look a bit better than that. Remember, I've got to make him look like a giant glazed donut. Now I'm done. So when did you first start drawing? Whatever? I don't actually remember. Like, really, I don't actually remember. I think we all can. I think he's going to bed. It doesn't matter though, because I'm done with the line art. So that's the line art. Now I wanted somebody's opinion. So, eating the cream out of the big donut. The big donut piggy, because it's a piggy donut. See, look at the face. It's a piggy donut. So yeah, I'm going to put this into the computer. I need to use the scanning app on my phone. And this will be put into the computer. Now, here's the thing. Do I put this as one picture, or should it be two? That's what I wanted your guys' opinion on. This is like one picture or two. It's kind of like together. Kind of like it's together. I'm going to do it as one drawing. So in order to do that, I need to set up so the lighting's good enough. Seems to be super bright at the top. So what I do to correct that is I get my pencil. One sounds better. It's still quite bright. It's not a levelness issue. Go, it's scanned in. I already need to sort out the cable for my phone. Right, now, do I have time to do 25 minutes? Do I have time to do the shading on this one? I'm spending time thinking about it. It's really annoying. Yeah, I'll start with one and then see how long that one goes, and then I'll do the other one. How about that? Okay. So how are you? What's up with you, dude? Assuming that you're a dude, Patrick. Do I need to do any more? No. I don't know what parts this is because it's kind of like the sequence has been like all screwed up. So yeah, do I need any dark green? No. I mean the background, yeah. Do I need any red? Yes. Do I need black? Yes. Do I need dark blue? Is that dark? Is that dark blue? Kind of, yeah. I'm good laying in bed still before work day. Oh, you work on Saturdays? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That must super suck. You do have my sympathies. Do I need light blue? I don't think I need light blue for anything. I think it's okay with the blues. Not even the background needs blue. Okay. Purple, yep, for the waistcoat. What am I up to? I'm not doing anything today. I'm probably going to be doing this. So you're probably going to see lots of live streams of me doing this. Still holding that pencil. No light green, no yellows, and no navy. I was going to go out today, but I can't do that anymore. Especially now. Which is a shame, because I was going to go to a buffet. That was going to be super fun. But what are you going to do? Right, so we've got orange, and orange has been really good at doing the baked good kind of the confectionery area of the piggy. At least I think it has. Let me just see a previous picture. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I've done it too much. There we go. Mechanical coloring pencil. Aren't they awesome? I think they're awesome. Yeah. So I had brain fart just now. I was like, what am I doing? Oh yeah. I know, boring. I'm sorry. I did try to make it not boring, but it's going to be boring, some of this. Can you erase coloring pencil? How's it coming? Well, I did the scan. So, yeah. I'm doing the colouring in. Colouring in. Yeah, looking 5 or something. Yeah. 7:40 in the morning for me, says Kyle. Where are you, Kyle? Anywho's, I'm okay. It's coming okay. I'm doing the colouring in section. Again, it makes it sound like I'm 5. Well, as long as I'm not boring you guys, I'm happy. Although I do get the feeling that I might be boring people. But then again, it really does. What really does. I guess that's why Jay isn't here, because we have the same timeline. Is it 7 in the morning for him? I thought it was 5 hours behind. I don't know. I don't know how it's going. I don't know what's time. There's no time to argue about time. We don't have the time. Can anybody tell me what that's from? I bet nobody gets that. I'm 5 hours ahead. Yep. Say it again? Okay. Right. Don't remember the exact quote. I think it's something like timelines. Time. There's no time to argue about time. We don't have the time. And now I've got to do a hair flip. So just what was I saying? Yeah. So how about that? Does anybody know where that quote's from? You'll get a sticker from me if you know where that quote is from. Good morning, sub. Sorry, I just woke up from. Just woke up. How are you doing? I'm okay. It's okay, dude. You can miss a stream. Nobody's gonna judge you for it. But no, I'm good. I'm just let me get the detail right for this bit. But no, Jeff, I am sorry about last night. I was supposed to come on stream, but my eyes just weren't behaving. I was so tired that my eyes just were like, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I couldn't do any drawing. I couldn't do any coloring in. I couldn't do any of that stuff. Patrick says, I'm guessing Star Trek. Yeah, you're right, but only half right. Star Trek what? What Star Trek is it? Where is it? In the Star Trek universe. I'm just doing the golden color of the donut, the bottom of the donut. I can give you more clues if it helps, but I don't know if it'll help. I can do the rest of the quote because it's from a very, 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 very good scene. Like, oh, it's so good, this scene. One of my favorites. I don't know. I only watched some of it with my roommate. He's a die-hard fan. Okay. Is it the Nexus? The Nexus? You mean Generations? Star Trek Generations? The movie Generations? That's the only time when the Nexus happens. No, it's not Star Trek Generations. I already told him my cover story. He didn't believe me. It took me 5 shots of something called tequila just to find out that he's the one we're looking for. I'm doing more of the quotes on that scene by that character. Look, the timelines. Time? We don't have time to argue about time. We don't have the time. What was I saying? I love that. I just love that. The little hair flip as well is brilliant. Definitely understand, Tubbs. I'm sorry your eyes were giving you trouble. Great big hugs and snuggles. I'm sure your kebabs. It's kebab. It's kebab. It's just it's not kebabs. Every time I read, it's an A, not an O. I'm sure it is. It's just that every time I read that, I keep reading kebabs, and I don't know what it is. It's like, you know, just somebody poking me with a sharp thing. Somebody poking me with a fork. It's just weird. Anyway, got the donut texture done. Donut texture. Slurp. And then just head diving right into it. And if you're wondering why it looks so a bit grainy and stuff, I kind of want it to be a bit grainy. I want to get that kind of like the donut bready texture. Well, it wasn't. Yeah, so like it wasn't so much my eyes. It was more the fact that I was, you know, I was really tired and my eyes were just not focusing. It's just do I have any orange in the background of anything? No, and then that can go back in the bag. Put it there so it goes back in the bag. Next color is blue. Oh, it's for his glasses. Wow, that looks great, Tubbs. Thank you, Jeff. I was going to surprise you because you weren't here. I was going to surprise you by just putting it on, you know, sending you an email, so that when you check your email next, you would just see it, and it would be like right fucking there. But yeah. Okay, gonna get breakfast by. Oh, Kyle, are you still there? If you're still there, bash the keyboard or something. Hit a key. I'll give you the proper goodbye. I've only just seen that, sorry. But yeah, my kebabs were quite nice. But no, is there any more guesses? Is there any more guessing? Is there any more guessing? No, I'm stumped, says Pat. Ken says first contact. Damn it, Ken. I was hoping to like tell you guys at the end of the stream. But no, Ken's right. It's first contact. But no, it's a brilliant scene. It's great comedic timing. It's great, brilliant comedic timing. But no, essentially what's happened is like they've gone back in time. Well, they've gone back in time. And they've gone back to the first time that this guy who invents warp drive basically is going to take his flight, and it happens to turn out to be slightly crazy old man, which is funny. But no, the counselor to Troy and Riker, they basically they're in a bar, and and Deanna basically has found. Oh my god! Did I do that? So I made something. Yeah, I made something I didn't know. I outlined this earlier, but apparently I did. Go me. Yeah. Um. So yeah. He turns out to be some kind of crazy old man. This guy who invented warp drive, and and Deanna thinks that he's the one when Riker comes up behind her and basically says, like, Deanna, what have you been up to and all that stuff, and she's like, um, meet Zephyr Cochrane, and he turns out to be like crazy, and he says, he's like, you know him, your friend, boyfriend, and she's like, no. And he's like, good, and then he goes away and he starts drinking something. Basically, they're left alone to talk, and they're talking, and yeah, because they're back in time and everything. Riker's doing this whole thing where he's like, look, Deanna, do you think that because you think he's the one? Because if he's not the one, then then we have to consider the timelines. And she's like, time? This isn't the time to argue about time. We don't have the time, because she's drunk. Basically, she moves the hair out of her face. And she's like, what was I saying? And then he says that you're drunk, and she's like, listen, it took you took 3 shots of tequila, of something called tequila, to find out that he's the one we're looking for. And I've spent the last 3 hours, or what I've spent the past 2 hours or 1 hour, I don't know how long it was, trying to keep his hands off me. So don't go criticizing my counseling technique. And he's like, I'm sorry. It's a primitive culture. I'm just trying to blend in. Oh, you're blended, all right. So it's my favorite movie. It's one of my favorite movies out of the Star Trek movies. God, getting this icing right on this donut when you can't see the color that you're drawing with is really, really, really awkward. I think I'm getting it okay. You guys, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Mine too. It's my favorite. It's just so cool. Have you noticed that the computer of the Enterprise seems to have its own personality? You noticed that? It seems to have its own personality because, they set the Delta to self-destruct, and then a little bit later on, when they're activating and deactivating the self-destruct over and over again, it seems to do this thing where it says self-destruct deactivated, like it has an attitude, you know. But yeah, it's got this, it seems to have an attitude to it. Or later in Nemesis, when they tried to activate the self-destruct, have you noticed in Nemesis, in Star Trek Nemesis, they tried to activate the self-destruct, and what happens instead is that the computer pauses for a little while, and then it says self-destruct is offline. It's like, did the computer just not want to die just now? Did it just like, did the computer realize that, oh, if I self-destruct, then I will kill myself. So I'm not going to do that. You know? Did the computer just weigh its options and just say, nope? That's what it felt like just happened. But no, I keep noticing this. It's like the AI on the computer AI for the ships in Starfleet is actually way more advanced than we think it is. It's way smarter than we give it credit. Because in that particular instance, it wasn't a case of the ship's going to get blown up and anyway, so we might as well turn the self-destruct on. It was a case of we've got to stop the ship, so the only way to stop the other ship is by blowing our ship up. So the ship is going to be okay if we did nothing. But the computer was just like, fuck that. You may all die. I'm fine though. So no, I'm not going to blow myself up. Jeffy says, I'm sure it's looking great, Tubbs. I love how he is chowing down on the donut. Well, hopefully when I finish doing all of the shading and the colouring and everything, it's going to be better. I do have to stop for just one hot second because I need to answer a message that I got a minute ago. Oh God. I don't know if Panafox is awake yet, but he's on my screen again because I turned my phone on. There we go. Right, I think I'm nearly done with the pink. I've got the donut texture is sorted. It actually looks like a donut now. But yeah, he's sucking out the filling of the donut of the piggy donut. I have all of the Star Trek movies from the original series and the Next Generation. Me too. And I've got all of the series. I've got all of the series on DVD and stuff. Well, gotta get dressed now. I like the drawing. Are you leaving, Patrick? Are you leaving? If you're leaving, let me know. It reminds me of Rainbow Sherbet. ROM for IK. RAM for IK. Is that your postcode? Did you really put your postcode on here? Really? But no, they're giving me an order. They're ordering me to show your sexy belly. Nope. Patrick says, for a short time. Well, if you are gonna like leave for good, then let me know and I'll give you a proper goodbye and stuff. But until then, see you in a bit. See you in a little bit. By the way, RAM for IK is a postcode in the UK. Do you know how I know that? Because it's remarkably close to the postcode that I had when I lived with my mum. You know, it's something like RM372B. I mean, that wasn't it. I mean, I don't live there anymore, but people live there now still, so I'm not going to give you my old postcode. Every time I see the yummy donut, it makes me hungry. Well, how do you think I feel? The perpetual hungry guy. And I love donuts. You know, it's no better for me. And I'm drawing it. Right, and I'm done with the pink. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. So I've done the rest of the piggy. I do not know how well it's coming out though, because I cannot see pink. Also, the light from outside is kind of bleaching. It's kind of bleaching the paper. So yeah. So now I've got to do brown. Brown. That's gonna be fun. But no, Ken, I do like that we can talk about Star Trek, because nobody else seems to know Star Trek that much. Freaking love Star Trek. Okay, I'm gonna be gone for like 20-30 minutes, so if you're gonna gone by the time I get back home, have a good day / night, Patrick. Well, hopefully I'm still here, but I mean, I can say goodbye to you now in case you're not here. You know, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Bully salute for you, and have a good day. Unless I see you again. In which case, I still wish that you had a good day. Just, you know. You know what I mean. What's your favorite ship, Ken? What is your favorite class of ship? Because that's why I watch Star Trek for. I like the ship classes and all the details to do with that. I like it when they get technical stuff right. I never liked Deep Space Nine. I didn't think it was that bad. I couldn't deal with that guy's acting. With the Captain Sisko's acting. That particular acting. That drove me fucking nuts. With the enunciation of all of the breaths. Like every time he breathed, it was a, and he would put his breath in the fucking thing. Yeah, what's your favorite class of ship? What's your favorite ship? Doesn't even have to be the class. I can tell you what ship it is and all that stuff myself. Ken? Did Ken leave just when I asked him a question? That's so uncool. I hate when people do that. What can I say except you're welcome? And that song stuck in my head. Driving me crazy now, you're welcome. The Klingon ship. Which Klingon ship? There's many. There's a many, many, many. So you like Klingon ships, you don't like Starfleet vessels. Like Klingon ship's your favorite, not Starfleet vessel. I should have clarified. What's your favorite Starfleet vessel? Because basically, I can tell you all about those. Like Holy Crap. Okay, see, except you're welcome. Oh, my brain's penetrating. Away, away, welcome. You're welcome. I have no idea how many ships there are until you told me, Tubbs. I didn't tell you how many ships there are. There are plenty of ships, but I didn't tell you how many there are. There's a lot. There's a lot of ships in general in Star Trek. Like so many. The Next Generation ship is my favorite. The Next Generation ship. The Enterprise D. I'm just trying to clarify what ship you mean. I can tell you all about any class of ships that you want me to tell you about. I've got all the stats in my head and stuff, like the Akira class, the Galaxy class, the Constitution class, the Miranda class, all of the ships. I've got I basically read up all of them all because I really like the technical aspects. Like a lot. So I think you mean the Enterprise D. The Enterprise D. The Enterprise D is a Galaxy class ship. It's a Galaxy class ship. It's got 42 decks. A class 2 warp core with a top speed of like warp 9.95. Seems to be like top speed of 9.95, cruise speed of like warp 7. New scale, of course, the new scale. Can't have the old scale. Old scale doesn't work. So you like the Klingon ships, the funky ones that have that they keep changing in size. Well, they do. They keep changing in size. Can I see? Oh, get out of my head! All right. The ships blew up every movie. What ships blew up every movie? I'm pretty sure that's not true, but okay. Is anyone feeling better, Tubbs? Not bad. He's feeling not bad. But it's too late for us to actually go anywhere and do anything, which is great. This purple sucks. I've already talked about my favorite ship on here way too much. But my favorite ship is the Intrepid class from Voyager. Voyager. Star Trek Voyager. That's my favorite ship ever. Like, I really love that ship. I mean, it's just so good. Yeah, it's my absolute favoritist ship. And I could tell you so many reasons why. But I'm pretty sure that everybody's already heard this before, so I'm not going to go into it. Just rest assured that there are like so many reasons. Like, so many. I've told Jeffrey all about them. Sounds like a very cool ship, says Jeffrey. See, yeah, Jeffrey knows. It's my favorite. Plus, it can land on planet surfaces. I mean, that's just awesome. You can't be a ship that can not only fly in a planet atmosphere, but also land. Like, yeah. And sometimes when it crash lands and stuff, it's completely fine because it's just so robust. The ship itself is just so cool. Right, I've done his purple waistcoat, so that's something. Yeah. Not much colouring in to do, guys. Almost done. Excitement, excitement. Building excitement. So the black. The black is... Oh, yep, for his nose and claws and claws. Same, except you're welcome. Plus, I'm adding it to his, just a little bit of it, of black to his like hairline. His paws. Gives it a really earthy texture. I'm excited to see it. Okay, I'll show you in just a hot second. Just a hot second. Because I'm nearly done with the black, I just got to do the hooves. And it doesn't help that the sun is out right now, so it's kind of like super bright. It's okay, Ken. So, red time, red time. Not much red to do, so Oh, there we go. And then all I've got to do, I've got to ruin it by doing the background. Should I do a background for this one at all? Should I just not do that? I don't know. I'm going to go super light on the detail of the background. How about that? Anyway, back to what were we talking about? Star Trek. Did you hear everything I said about the Galaxy class ship and everything, Kim? And did you hear about my favorite ship and all that stuff? I missed it, sorry. Okay. Basically, I went over the details of what a Galaxy class ship was and all that stuff. And then I said that my favorite class ship was Voyager, the Intrepid class. Because it's my favorite. My favoriteest. So guys, now all I've got to do is the shading. So I get to put all the pencils away. Shading. So yeah, yeah. Okay, how about from the original series? What's my favorite ship from the original story series? I've got to say that it's got to be the Constitution class, because the Constitution class is Enterprise. It's the Enterprise ship. It's the hero ship. The one they make the big deal out of and stuff. But yeah, you don't really, because of like budget issues and stuff, you don't really see much of any other ships, which is a real shame. But then again, the original series had like a really tiny budget. You can't really blame them so much. It's not their fault. Yeah, no, I know, Ken. I know. So yeah, it's not their fault. It's just that they just didn't have that many resources, and that makes sense. I mean, the '60s was a hard time for television. And then there's the if we're going to go for original series movies, then I've got to say the Oberth class is pretty awesome. I mean, I love the Oberth class. It's so tiny and cute. A little bit destructible, but they kept using it. So it was just such a unique design. So there's a tiny, unique design. You know. Right, doing the shading on the big boy donut. And then that'll be it for this picture. Oh, and then I'll probably take a little break and probably come back here a little bit later. Hi, Saban. How are you doing? How's your weekend? It's a nice, relaxing spring day, so hopefully no stress. Everything's fine and calm. I'm good, thanks. Today been pretty calm and peaceful. It's really nice today as well. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe doing some like chores or something, but I don't know because it's a weekday and my partner's here, so I want to be available to him to help him with anything that he needs to get done and to look after him and stuff. So yeah, I kind of don't know what to do. Okay. I think I'm done. And the sun just hit me right in the face. Super glowy notepad. Well, so far, if you can see through the glare, yeah, it's super shiny. Shiny. The sun's on it, but it is done. I kind of need less light on it though. The sun's slightly fucking me over. It does mean that I'm going to turn off the office life support and open the door. So I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm just being really cautious. Oh God, natural light. I cannot photograph this in this lighting. That's great. Yeah, everything's blue. Yeah, that's not going to work. Think of better solution. Better solution would be to put this on here. It's okay, I'll do that. I'll do it this way then. That's fine. It's blinding me. I'm just making sure the scanning app can see it. I'm holding it still. Camera's saying I'm not holding it still. And there it is. All dunsies. Over here it's really bright grey. Yeah. Yep. But to you guys, I'm probably looking very blue because of the blue filter lighting that's happening. I don't know why the camera only picks up blue sometimes, but it does. Oh well. So yeah, I'm not going to go through this picture and basically do this on the computer just yet. But here's the picture with less bright light. So in this series so far, we've got part 1 and 2. The piggy turning into a donut. And then we've got this picture, which is the one I just did. And then this picture. Oh shit. Oh balls. I didn't put the clothes on the piggy. The next picture is going to be the conclusion to this, and it's already been done in layout. I've got tiny donut being eaten, and then the aftermath of all of the foods. And that's the next picture that I'm going to do. But for now, that is all. Holy crap. So in the natural light, I can see certain spider webs very well. So yeah. Saban Ken lives in America. In America. What's worn Tubbs? What? I love each sequence, Tubbs. It looks great. Well, I've got to figure out now how he got undressed, which is great. Anyway, guys, I'm going to spend at least 20 minutes with you guys. Just chilling. So, talk to me. And Patrick's back. You had 20 minutes and I was leaving, Pat, so I'm glad to see you. Did anybody see all the new videos that I put on the Tank Tubbs channel? I'm not pleased with one of them, but, you know, I'm not often pleased with a lot of them. He popped all of them off with his blubber. What? Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what's happening. But I wanted to keep his clothes on until basically he started to shrink, because as Five eats the donut jelly, he's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. You know, he's not going to deflate. He's just getting smaller. No. The GIF. What's that? Did I see the GIF or GIF I showed when people are taking requests? Nope. What is that? What kind of, like, is it on like on Twitter or something? I don't know what to talk to you guys about. I'm now done with my art. For today, anyway. Pretty good. It's all done. Got the next one on the road, on the pad. I've already done the layout and composition for it. So yeah, Patrick, that's how the drawing went. It's all done. Thankfully. Nice. Saber says I'm going to flip, and Patrick says I like it. Jerry says, yay, my other favourite pipe of yours, Tubbs. The Polish pipe. I like it. It's a very, very tiny, cartoony pipe. Polish is where it's at. Well, no, it's in the UK at the moment. It's in my hand. But no, it's really nice. But it's a bit cartoony. It's very, very tiny. It's short and fat, just like me. So it matches me because I'm short and fat. So Tubbs, when are you free? What? Explain, Saban. I have no idea what that means. Sabin, are you typing on your phone? Is that why it's all a bit funny? I think it's why it's a bit funny. Tabs, you're looking nice and full, so here's many more rubs and snuggles. I'm not that full, actually. It might just be the leftovers from yesterday. Because I had lots to eat yesterday. But I've only had normal breakfast today, and I'm going to have lunch in a minute. No pot noodle for lunch. Sabin says, oh dear, I meant when are you free? Like, I'm free after I get back from Vegas. I don't know, when are we talking? It's just, I'm free. I don't know whenever somebody asks me this, I don't know when to say when I'm free, because I don't know when I'm free. So you have to give me a date, and I'll tell you if I'm free on that date or not, or something. What are you up to this Easter, Ken? I mean, Savin. Well, what is everybody up to this Easter? I know I'm busy. Because I'm going to Vegas, and then I'm going to. I've got my mum's birthday, so I'm probably going to go over there for that. And then I've got like Bear Bash. I'm going to Manchester for Bear Bash. So yeah. Patrick says work as usual. Bummer. Well, I'm going to be working too, but you know. The thing is, I make my own schedule. I make my own schedule for work and stuff, so I can basically be free anytime with enough notice. Bear Bash sounds like a blast. It should be. It's the only bear run in the UK that's any good, really. I can't go because of young age. Yeah, it's mostly focused around bars and stuff. I'd say that I wouldn't go until I was like old enough to drink or something. Bear Bash is fun. Sorry, Bear Bash is fun. I do like Bear Bash. But I don't like all the clubs and stuff. That sounds nice, like your own schedule, I mean. Yeah. Well, I work part-time now for a couple of charities, so essentially it's like I get to make my own schedule. Even when I worked full-time, I could make my own schedule. I don't pay you enough to basically tell you when to work. So it's very easy. But I'm going to be doing my Etsy store, so that'll be fun. Next week, that's going up. Definitely next week now. And then I'm going to go to Vegas. Yeah, when you're 18, you can go to Bear Bash, I guess. It's just that, like I said, you might need to. Like, it depends if you want to be able to drink and stuff. Although, a lot of people don't drink, so you can always get a Coke or something. I've been to Bigger Vegas, pretty fun, lots of fun activities. Bigger Vegas? What's that? Is that like a chubby chaser event? It's an event where a bunch of bears and chubs go to Vegas for a week and stay at the same hotel. Well, I'm going to an event in Vegas, a bear event in Vegas, but it's mostly leather and like biker related. But no, I'm going to be staying at the event hotel there, and that's going to be fun. The weather should be pretty decent while you're in Vegas, Tubbs. Well, it's in the desert. It's usually pretty decent. Simon says, I wonder if I can make a steampunk pipe for Tubbs. What would that be, even? Like, what would you do to it to make it a steampunk pipe? Are they just generally steampunk anyway? Patrick says, kind of. It's chub for chub chasers, etc. It's mostly big guys. It sounds fun. It's just that I can't really go. I can only afford to go to Vegas every 4 years, and even then, I can't afford it that much. I really can't actually afford it. I couldn't afford it this year, but the only problem is that I was lucky this year because it was my 30th birthday, so essentially a bunch of family members like pulled together some money, and I managed to get a plane ticket. Well, that's about it. Like, I used all of the last of my savings a few years ago, about 4 years ago, and I went there by myself, and that was quite fun. Simon says, "Really? I never knew." Oh well, what? What is that, Simon? I'm gonna finish this, by the way, guys, and I'm gonna go and have my lunch. I'm getting quite hungry. I will be back. I'm going to be back to do the next picture. The next picture is going to be very, very hard. I don't know what to do with it. Fun though. So I wanted to get a good pull out of that, but I just wouldn't. What's for lunch? I'm going to have pot noodle. It's basically ramen noodles. That's better. Yep. So Patrick, are you a bear? Are you on any websites at all, like Grom or anything? I feel like I've talked to you before. Do you follow me on Twitter? Like I said, I feel like we've talked before, but I'm not entirely sure. I recognize the name kind of as well, you know? Do you mind if you give me your Twitter name? It's okay. I'm trying to find it now. It's not coming up. Ah, I found you. I found two. I found three. There you are. Gotcha. Here's a new one. There's nothing on it. That's my new one. Okay. That's okay. You can retrieve by Gmail. Yeah. I was just checking. This thing's lasting forever, by the way. I thought this was going to last like 5 more minutes. About 15 minutes ago, and now it's still going. Oh. But I'm getting really hungry, so I might just give up on it and then run away and have my food. I kind of want to lie down and have a nap, but I can't. I've got things to do today if I'm not helping my partner. So yeah, I've been too lazy to do that. Even my other ones were just following. That's fair enough. You know, everybody's Twitter's different. Everybody's different. My Facebook is basically blank usually, unless I'm like traveling or something, and then only then I do something. Yeah, Jeff, I think it's because I'm talking less. But now I've talked about it, it's gone out. So I will put that down and clean it out later. My Facebook is more active. Yep, I believe that. Everyone's Facebook is usually active. It's just that, like I said, I don't usually use my Facebook at all when I'm home. But if I'm traveling or out and I've got a free internet connection, I usually basically am on Facebook and seeing what everyone's doing and stuff. Right, guys, I'm going to go away for a few hours. I'm probably going to come back though and do this drawing. Oh, that's this drawing. But no, I'll scan this into the computer and have it all done and all that stuff when I do the proper scan into the computer. But no, I'm going to be doing the next one in the sequence. Well, actually, it's not the next one in the sequence. It's the next one after. So we got this picture. Then we got this picture in the sequence. See, the piggy is shrinking, but the doggy's growing. And then we have this picture, and I'm going to be doing the line work for this one, all the inking for this one. And you can't see much of it, but again, there's the piggy. Not focusing. Focus better, camera. I've broken the camera. There we go. Yeah, it's the piggy about to be eaten. He's eating the entire donut, and then the after effects of that, of all of that foods. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that, the line art for that picture when I come back from my lunch, unless I'm busy doing something else, in which I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me and keeping me company while I did all of the drawing and stuff. It's been super great. Oh, it's 8 degrees outside, apparently, according to my phone. But it's not. Yeah. Essentially, I'm going to be back in a few hours, maybe doing that. So that'd be great. If a bunch of you could come back with me, you know, help me through my free time. But yeah, trying to think of anything else to say, but I got nothing. Do apologize. I'll tell you later, I guess, guys. I'll tell you later. But for now, the belly soup and belly wobs for you guys. Say bye, Tubbs, and I'll hit the goodbye button. Ah, move the keyboard. If I'm here, I will. Awesome, Pat. Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you all soon again. Soon. And thank you, Ken, for being here from the very beginning. I don't know if I think he might have gone to bed. But it's okay. I'll catch up with him later, probably. Anyway, guys, Jeffrey's already said bye, Tubbs, so I've got to hit the goodbye button. But again, I will be back in probably around about 3 hours' time. I don't know. It depends. Depends how long my lunch is. Anyway, guys, have a good rest of your day.